Title: The reflection in room 13. Jenna had always been the brave one in her group of friends. Not reckless, but the type to test limits, creep into abandoned houses, wander through empty streets at night, always chasing the thrill. That's why when someone mentioned the old Whitmore Hotel on the edge of town, she was instantly intrigued. The hotel had been abandoned for decades. Locals called it cursed, though no one really knew why. Rumor had it that room 13 had a mirror that reflected something other than reality. No one who dared to enter had come back the same. It was a crisp autumn evening when Jenna and her 3 friends arrived. The sun was already dipping behind the hills, painting the cracked pavement with shades of orange and gray. The hotel loomed before them, its windows dark and hollow, the roof sagging like a tired old jaw. The wind whispered through broken shutters, carrying a faint, almost mournful groan. "Do we really want to do this?" Marcus asked, shifting uncomfortably. "Of course," Jenna replied, brushing back her hair, trying to sound confident. "It's just an old hotel. What's the worst that could happen?" They pushed open the front door, and it groaned like it hadn't been touched in a century. Dust exploded into the air, glittering faintly in the beams of their flashlights. The lobby was enormous, with peeling wallpaper and broken furniture, draped in cobwebs. Every step echoed, making them feel like intruders in someone else's nightmare. They lingered at the foot of the grand staircase. Jenna hesitated, feeling a chill that had nothing to do with the autumn air. Something about the shadows seemed wrong. They weren't just the absence of light, but alive, stretching toward them. "Maybe we should just..." Marcus started, but Jenna cut him off. "Too late now, we're already here." The stairs creaked under their weight as they climbed to the second floor. The hallway stretched endlessly, lined with numbered doors. Paint peeled like old scabs, and the carpet was faded to gray with footprints long gone. As they walked, the silence was oppressive. No wind, no creak, not even the scuttle of rats. Just nothing. Finally, they reached room 13. The door was slightly ajar. It moved with a slow, deliberate creak as if inviting them in. Jenna's stomach tightened. Her friends exchanged nervous glances, but she stepped forward, pushing the door fully open. Inside, the room was frozen in time. A thick layer of dust covered everything. Old furniture sat under white sheets like ghosts trying to sleep. And there it was, the mirror. A full-length antique with a gilded frame, but the glass was blackened, almost oily. Jenna felt drawn to it. She stepped closer. Her reflection looked normal, until it smiled. She wasn't smiling.
Jenna?"
whispered Emily. "You okay?" Yeah, Jenna said, though her voice trembled. She reached out, and her reflection did too, but slower, jerky, unnatural. Then the temperature dropped. Their breath fogged in the air, and the shadows along the walls began to twist, creeping closer. Jenna's reflection pressed its palms against the glass, almost like it was alive. "You shouldn't be here," it said, voice low and chilling. Jenna stumbled back. Who are you?" "I'm you, but I'm not. And now? You belong to me if you don't leave." The friends tried to pull Jenna away, but the door slammed shut with a force that rattled the frame. The mirror rippled like liquid, and the reflection stepped out, moving independently, its twisted smile growing wider. Jenna tried to scream, but no sound came. She felt herself being pulled forward like gravity had reversed. Her friends tried to grab her, but their hands passed through her as though she were already part of the mirror world. The last thing she saw was herself trapped behind the glass, her own mouth open in a silent scream. Her friends ran, leaving the hotel silent once again. Weeks later, each of them swore they saw a dark figure in every reflective surface, waiting, smiling, and remembering. The Whitmore Hotel still stands silent, weathered, and waiting. Room 13 quietly calls to anyone brave or foolish enough to come close. And somewhere behind the mirror, Jenna waits too.